Namaste everyone, I'm Irene Yoga and I'm inviting you to practice with me a short version of vinyasa flow, Ashtanga inspired. So what you need for this class, you need just a mat, and when you're ready, we'll start the practice. So we'll come into any sitting comfortable position. You can choose to sit like me with sit bones on the heels, or if you don't feel comfortable, cross your legs. But whatever you choose to be, please allow your spine to be long, relax your shoulders, just leave your hands on your knees, close your eyes. And before we start the practice, I'm inviting you to take a few more moments to tune into your breathing, tune into your body. So when you're ready, take with me a long inhale through the nose, a nice long exhale through the nose, and if you are okay to create like a ocean breathing in the back of the throat, we name in Ashtanga Ujjayi breath, please do. Otherwise, stay with a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. We will try to eagle eyes, inhale and exhale. So do all your best. Don't stress, simply start to relax the back of your neck, the throat, the shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more together. Take inhale through the nose. And nice long exhale through the nose. Gently open your eyes, come back into the room. Before we start the practice, we'll take a few more rotation in the shoulders to prepare the shoulders for the practice. So this is a modified variation suitable for everyone. So start moving forward, so you don't need necessarily to have 2 hours to complete the primary Ashtanga session. Relax the hands to the side, take inhale, take the right hands over the head, reach up all the way up, and gentle start to pivot to the left side. Move to the other side, take the right fingertips down, take the left arms up, nice and long, and exhale, pivot to the other side. And come back into the center, please make a fist, and taking some nice rotation into your wrist in one direction, and then taking you for the other side. So this is modified variation, but be welcome to even more modify or skipping some postures. And look forward and make your journey into your first tabletop. So start to place your palms into your mat, tuck in the toes. But before you go anywhere else, looking on your hands, looking to have your fingers nice and spread, and really like you grip your floor with your hands. The shoulders remain on top of your wrist, and the hips relatively on top of your knees. We'll take a few more moments to wake up the spine. Drop the chest and look up. And exhale, round the spine, looking back off your knees. Again, inhale, drop the chest and look up. And again, exhale, moving up. The name of this is Kauka stretch, so you can do as many as you like. You really feel some energy, moving the energy into the spine, connecting the shoulders with the hips. Just feeling more open when you start the practice. And gentle when you are done from this movement. And just simply relax your toes, move your bum back down, and extend your hands forward. If you have restriction in your knees and your hips, stay a bit high, or otherwise you're moving a little bit down and extend the body forward. We'll take here a nice inhale. And exhale, pivot the body all the way forward. Regain the palms in the position, tucking again the toes. Gently engage your core, push the mat away, and lift your bum up in space. The legs can be bent. You first want to start to moving side to side. Relax the neck. And look between your hands and take your journey all the way between your hands. So take a time, you start to tip toes all the way forward. If you need to lift your hands up, please lift your hands up and take your journey nice and easy into the front of the mat. Leave the sole of the foot hips apart. Find your elbows moving side to side. Relax the neck. And when you're prepared to lift the body up, don't rush. So bend the knees, leave your head to be the last one, coming all the way up. When you reach up, take your hands next to your body. Take with me, inhale, extend the arms into the sky. And take exhale, bend the knees the same, place your hands down into the mat. Bend the knees to protect your back. Inhale, lengthening up. Looking on the back of your mat, send one leg back, send another one back, place the knee down, and if your choice here to move your body into your child pose, or otherwise you might move forward. You bring the elbows in, push the mat away, draw the shoulders away from your ears, belly button in, and exhale, dove your body down. When you reach down, you open your chest, and gentle bend the knees, moving back in space. So don't expect a very dynamic movement. But when you come in this place, please remain still for a second. Inhale. And exhale. So observing, I place my palms into my mat and I draw the shoulders away from my ears. Start to lengthen my spine and draw the sit bones up to the sky. And if the heels doesn't touch the mat, don't worry, the legs can be bent, as long as you maintain the spine long. Let's stay here with nice long inhale. A nice long exhale through the nose. And between your hands, take a journey all the way between your hands. Nice and easy. This is variation and modification of Sun Salutation to suit your body. Bend the knees and then roll your body all the way up. Leave your head to be the last one. Take your hands over the head. See if you can touch your palms over the head. This time lengthening up and move your head behind the arms, look up to the sky. And release your hands into mountain pose. Let's do about 2 more times. So take your time when you come in the front of the mat. Take a position. So looking on your toes first, try to not pigeon your toes. Try to, if you can, the big toes, gentle touch and a little bit heels distance apart, so you feel some activation into your legs. Relax your hands, and when you're ready, inhale, extend the arms over the head, palms touch. Gentle, bend the knees, take your hands down. Inhale, lengthening up, and exhale, looking down, looking on the back of your mat, take journey back. So you have your choice, you can place your knee down. You have a choice to come into your child pose. You have a choice to come forward. You can have your bend your elbows and then the body down. Inhale, open up, and gentle moving back in space. So if you build strength in your practice, I recommend to take little steps. Try to go into the strength for the first class. Pull the shoulders away, looking on your knees if you can. Remember, your knees can be bent. If you have the ability to place your heels down, gentle softening the back of the knees. We do not want to lock the knee. We just really feel a more activation. Looking on your knees, draw and activate your kneecaps. And like here, one inhale. And one exhale, look between your hands, lift your heels up and take a journey all the way forward, nice and easy. Please do not rush when you come in the front of your mat. Please bend the knees, roll your body all the way up, nice. And straight away, see if you can extend the palms over the head like I teach you. Head behind the arms, look up and bring back into your Samastitihi. That means mountain pose. Let's do together one more time. So remember, you have the variation of the child pose, you have variation on knee down. This, if you really want to try with your plank, it's your choice, but be careful, don't hold your breath. So, are you ready? Come inhale, extend the arms over the head, nice and long. Second, place your hands down. Now inhale, lengthening the crown of the head, looking back of your mat. Step one leg back, no, step another one back. Remember, you have a choice. My last choice will be to come into my plank. If I come in the plank, I push my mat away, draw the shoulders away, draw the belly button in, and exhale, body down. I release my toe, I open my chest, and I'm moving back in space into down dog. So I spread my fingers. I feel my palms touching right on the mat, so I'm not dump my weight into one side. Really spread my fingers and feel my fingertips, my knuckles, and my heels of my palms, looking back of your knees. Traditionally, in Ashtanga, we stay in down dog on Sun Salutation, 5 nice breath. Because this is for beginners flow, just maybe down dog can be a little bit quite challenging. So do your best, don't hold your breath, and don't squeeze your head between your arms. Really relaxing the shoulders away. Let's prepare the journey between the hands. Look forward, lift the heels up, coming all the way forward. When you reach forward, inhale, and exhale gentle, release your hands down. Bend the knees to protect your back. Reaching down into the heels and roll your body all the way up. Inhale, extend the arms up in space, and come back into mountain pose. So that was a modification, an easy variation of Sun Salutation. Now we're moving for Sun Salutation B. The reason we do this is because we now start to warm up a little bit more the body. So let's see how he's doing this with some modification. So first, pretend you have a chair on the back, so big toes touch, you reset the body. So we'll bend the knees, place the bum back down, and the moment looking on your toes. If you can see your toes, you are in the right place. If you go too much forward, that's not good for your posture. So moving back, take your hands, look up. And now from this point here, we'll dive body down. When you reach the mat, do your best, gentle, stretch the legs, but still if you need to bend, stay bent. Inhale, lengthening up. Looking on the back of the mat, step one leg back. Step another one back. Remember, you have a choice to place the knee down, to moving into child pose. Otherwise, exhale, body down. Inhale, reach up. If you are in child pose, tuck in the toes, move your bum up in space into your down dog. Down dog is this V shape. Now, moving into warrior one sequence, so take your time. I will really modify first one to suit you. A little bit with my hands, and I'm starting to place my right leg close to my right palms. I like sometimes to replace my right palm. So I'm stepping the right leg forward, observe. And I place my back heel down. Right leg is a little bit to the right side. Left leg a little bit to the left side. But the front knee will stay on top of my ankle. And I'm gentle, move my body up. I place my hands on my hips and I move gentle my left hip forward to do my best to square my hips. Variation, it's you. And first one, I take my hands in the prayer position, relax the shoulders. And looking a little bit, so just checking your knee. Your knee is on top. You should be able to see your big toe anyway. Take with me, inhale. And exhale, take your hands down into your mat. One by one. Now, send the front leg back. You have a choice. Knee down, knee up. I take my knee down for this session. And exhale, I draw my body down. Inhale, I reach up. And exhale, I tuck my toes and move my body up. So, now we do the same thing to the left side. So, prepare. Are you ready? Step the left leg forward, close to the left palms. Take the sole of the foot down and the back heel down. Front knee on top of the ankle. And observe I'm not pivot, so the edge of my front foot will be parallel with my mat. Reach the body up, take your hands on your hips. The back leg, try to not bending, try to activate the muscles to really feel the energy into the hips. We'll modify by take the hands in the center of the heart. Take inhale. Take exhale. Take your hands down into the mat. Step back into your plank. Remember, modify into child pose. I will place my knee down, bring my elbows in, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale up. We settle a little bit here in down dog. So again, spread the fingers, put the shoulders away, draw the belly button in. So try to avoid to really relax the belly. So really activate in your capacity and ability your lower belly. So not all the abdomen, just the lower belly in. Perhaps you heard about or maybe read about Mula Bandha activate. And again, I'm just softening the legs if you don't feel comfortable and you feel quite much stretch on the back of the legs. We'll stay here with no long inhale. And exhale between your hands, gentle, start to walk gentle your legs all the way forward. When you reach on the front of the mat, be sure the sole of the foot nice and stable. So really maybe parallel the sole of the foot, maybe it'll be closer, your choice, but bend the knees, sit on the chair and extend the hands forward. And take your hands next to your body. Right, we'll do one more time this, but this one I'll give you a little bit other variation. So when you're ready, bend the knees and extend the hands. Remember, looking on the toes, you be sure to look on the toes. Exhale, place your hands down. Inhale, gentle pull the crown of the head. And exhale, looking on the back of the mat, send one leg back, step another one back. Remember your variation. Place the knee down, exhale down. Inhale up, tuck the toes, moving up. Moving straight away, remember, right leg step forward. If you can't stepping in one go, please observe what I do. I place my right hand underneath my right leg and I'm start to hopping and invite this right leg forward. But be careful when you land forward, the sole of the foot to be parallel to the front of the mat, to the edge of the mat. Place the back heel down, move up. And again, remember, you take your hands on your hips, extend the back leg, bend the front leg, nice, healthy. If you can stay with the hands in prayer position, stay here. Otherwise, just simply extend the hands up in space. We'll stay here one more inhale. And exhale, prepare to take your hands down into your mat. Step the right leg back. Take your variation, knees can stay down. Bend your elbows very close to my torso, not to the side, to my torso all the way down. Reach up and back in space. Let's do it last time, left side. So again, remember, you can place the left hand underneath to the left leg and start inviting, hoping in your ability. Place the back heel down, gentle, move your body up. Hands on your hips. Be careful on the back leg. You might remain still here, or maybe challenge this time by extend the hands up in space. Again, take inhale. Take exhale. Now release the hands down into my mat. I will step back into my plank. I might place the knee down. I might place the knee up. Whatever I want, exhale, body down. Inhale, reach up. Tuck the toes, moving back in space. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with a nice deep breathing in and out. And if you find down dog quite annoying, take your time. You might place the knee down. A modification on the down dog for people that have experienced trouble on down dog. Please do all your best, but you can take your hands forward, knee down, and the ears parallel with triceps, and you can stay here. But I really encourage you to create strength into your upper body by holding as much as you possible can this pose, feeling pain in the joints. Now look between my hands, I lift my heels up, I'm taking my journey all the way between my hands. From here, I'm lengthening the crown of the head, I will bend my knees, I sit on the chair, and from sit on the chair, I'm extend my legs and come back. Well done. So we complete the Sun Salutation A and B with modification. Now looking briefly in some postures, standing postures, sitting postures, and finishing sequences. So I'm taking the sole of my foot, I'm just facing you to see me, sole of my foot, hips apart. So not very wide, not very close, quite to feel comfortable. Place your hands on your hips, lengthening up, bend the knees a little bit, and now start to move forward. So when you move forward, you have a block, you can place your hands on the block. I don't use block today, I might take my hands down. So if the fingertips doesn't touch the mat, what about to bend the knees a little bit more? If you feel comfortable, we have two fingers, middle fingers and index fingers to wrapping around the big toe. Inhale and exhale, release the head down, release the shoulders, relax your head. It's a fourfold. Bend the knees to protect your hamstrings on the back if you have tightness in this area. And if you are quite flexible, your hands on your hips and move your body all the way up. Look on the front of the mat, stepping forward. So I'm not follow all the sequences, a choreography in Ashtanga with all other sequences. I'll just choose a few because it's a short flow, just you to feel okay with this practice. So I'm stepping my right leg back. So observing how I'm stepping my right leg back. First I'm bringing both sole of my foot parallel. From here I look to my right toes and I'm placing the face on my back of my mat. Again, remember, position of the front leg is so important, side of the foot parallel with the side of my mat. Now from here I'm engaging my right leg, I'm extend my hands forward. Leave the palms facing forward, lengthening up and lift the right fingertips along to the front leg. Lift the left arms up. This is modification of the triangle pose. Or if you feel comfortable, start to move the fingertips down. Traditionally, we hook the big toes with 2 fingers. Move the left shoulders up and extend the left arms up and gazing up. Again, if you don't feel comfortable, rather to move the left shoulders forward, moving back and extend, look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look down, bend the front leg, and moving back in space. Bring both soles of the foot parallel, pointing to the other side. Observe, left leg to the other side. The left leg is straight, back leg is straight. Just position in the way you feel comfortable. Extend the hands, facing forward, lengthening up, inhale. And when I move forward, I'm not flopping this leg, I'm engaged my front leg, the left leg. Lift the left fingertips to the side, right arms up. Please remain in position 1, or otherwise I have to gaze a bit down. I will stay here this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look down, bend the front leg, place your hands on your hips, coming back into the room. Moving again to the right side. So let's do one more things here. Pointing again the right toe. This time, bend the right knee. So I bend my right knee in the way. Right knee is on top of my ankle, and I'm open my hips. This is beautiful external rotation. Open your hips and extend the hands to the side. Bend the right arms, placing on top to the right leg, but don't collapse in the shoulders, pushing up. If you want, take the left arms up, palms facing forward to the left side, look up. If you can't look up, you can look down, you can look forward. Just really open up. But observe, I'm not collapsing my shoulders, I'm activating my core. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look down, move your body up in space. Toes parallel, move to the other side. Bend the left arms, putting on top, open up, back leg straight, and extend the right arms up. There is also another variation, full variation of the pose. I'm going to go a little bit deeper, but for this practice, I really start to open up, feel comfortable. Look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look down, move your body all the way up and come back. Leave your sole of the foot parallel for a second. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, gentle, bend the knees, and start to move your fingertips down. If you find the floor, that's okay. Observe how much I bend my legs to find my floor. If you feel comfortable, you start to extend the legs. Take inhale and exhale, release your head down. Again, relax your head. Don't engage too much into the neck, relaxing completely your neck. And if you feel comfortable, walk your hands between your legs. Just releasing here. 1, bend the knees. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lengthening up. Bend the knees, place your hands on your hips and roll your body all the way up. Leave your head to be the last one. Well done. And gentle coming into nice standing postures. A little bit of the balancing posture with a modification. If you need a wall, please take a wall next to you. So first of all, start the sole of the foot, hips apart. Really nice routine down. It's very important, this position. Hands on your hips, move to the left side, bend the right leg. Some people, they might stay even here. Otherwise, take the right palms, placing on top to the right knee, and just stay here. Point the toes, reach. the door, so move the right leg to the right side. If you fall, coming back. If you have a wall, holding on the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Move the right leg forward. Release the toes. Place your hands on your hips. Stay here for a little bit. Maybe start to extend the leg and back. Just few more movement. Normal movement of the knee. Just relaxing. And the last one, maybe you start to pointing, holding here, holding, release the leg down. Well done. Taking some rotation into the hips and then move into the other side. So, reaching down, remember, position of the start, bend the left leg, stay here. No problem. Otherwise, take the left hand holding on the knee, place the right hand on your hips, point the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Open the door, move the left knee to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Move the left knee forward. Or release your toes, take the hands on the hips. Maybe start to play a little bit with this movement. Just releasing any tension of the knee. Otherwise, point the toes, stay here, and release the leg down. Well done, taking some movements. And the last part of the practice is sitting down. So I'm sending now, body all the way down. Moving into forward fold, extend the legs forward. From this position, I'm lengthening the crown of my head and observing my toes, they're facing up to the sky. So I'm trying to bring some life in my toes rather to flop into the side. You can bend the legs, and if you practice home and you have like a pillow or cushion, you're even placing underneath of your knees. Otherwise, if you really have tightness into your body, you stay with the knees bent, take your hands behind of your legs, and you're moving out before. That's a variation. Or otherwise, we aim to a little bit to extend the legs to create a little bit more space into the back of the legs. And I move forward, release the hands, whatever feels good for you. Traditionally, we hook the big toe. Bend your elbows and release the head down. Right, so you don't need necessarily to go very deep down. Of course, if you have the ability to go a little bit down, you might exhale all your body down. And we'll stay here for 1, 2, put the shoulders away from your ears, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale, forward. Release your toes, bend the right leg. Close the knee, allow the knee to roll to one side. Protect the right knee if you need, but the sole of the foot coming across along to the left leg. Reach up and take your hands forward. Push, frame the left leg with 2 fingers, both fingers, and exhale, stay here, or otherwise, if you feel comfortable and you do not experience sharp sensation in the knee, you move forward. You move a little bit forward. You might move a little bit forward, whatever feels. So remember, it's not about the image, it's about how you actually feel to progress into the posture. The more you do, the easier it will become. And reach the body all the way up. Reach the right knee up. Extend forward. Take a moment, maybe shuffle side to side, move to the other side. So bend the left leg, move the left knee to the side, and we'll do the same thing. Shuffle in, feel all right, take your fingertips, stay here, activate the sole of the foot, looking on a big toe. And ready, exhale, you dive forward, and release down. Maybe hook, maybe relax, whatever is good for you. We'll stay here for 1, 2, and move the knee up. Briefly moving for bow pose to create more activation in the core. So don't run away about this pose. It's about strength into the lower abdomen. It's good for stability. So variation 1 is to take the sole of the foot down, but don't hold the legs, whatever you choose. Stay with the hands forward. Pull the shoulders away. Look forward. Stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax, coming back and moving. Repeat this one, or otherwise, leave the sole of the foot parallel and stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Leave your leg down. Take a moment. We'll do one more. Remember, you can stay here. You can stay here, or otherwise maybe gentle extend the legs, looking on the big toes, engage your core. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Oh, take your bum a little bit forward, roll your body all the way down. Oh, and moving the knees side to side. So please, remember, this is for beginners flow, very beginners flow. So if you find this flow quite easy, I will invite you to visit other videos. Now moving a little bit into the bridge pose. So let's bring the sole of the foot parallel. Leave your hands next to your heels and pull your pelvis up. Now, I want to avoid to twist the head, right? I'm not twisting my head, no point. I look up, start to shuffle the shoulders, interlock the fingers underneath if you can, otherwise don't do. And now activate, pull your pelvis up, chest up, so the sternum going up. So from here you should feel a gnawing sensation in the legs and look up, stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Leave your bum back down and gentle move your knees left and right. Nice. Be welcome to do one more time. Usually in Ashtanga we have a wheel, but because it's a progression, this is beginner, we stay with the bridge pose. So sole of the foot hip, nice in alignment. Release the hands to the side, and when you're ready, pull your pelvis up. Feel into your legs and maybe interlock the fingers behind and lift a bit higher. 1, 2, don't display your knees. 3, 4, and 5. Leave your bum back down and gentle bring the knees into the chest, roll side to side. Well done. Ashtanga has also finishing sequences with shoulder stand, halasana, bro pose, and all things. But for the practice today, we just extend the legs up in space. So toes up. If you feel your legs shaking, maybe grab a pillow placing underneath of your bum, or some people, they place the palms underneath here, the sacrum. Observe me home, shuffle my palms underneath. I leave my toes, my heels, my knees, and my hips in alignment. So I'm not bent, I'm not just softening to the side, I'm trying to touch the sky with my toes. And just stay here for 1, 2, 3, activate your legs, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release your legs. Leave the sole of the foot down. Release your hands next to your body, moving gentle side to side. Well done. Extend my toes to the mat. Release the hands back to the sky. Close your eyes and let's stay together. Oh, Shavasana to the end of the class. Take inhale. And take exhale. Relax your mind. And simply relax your body. We usually will stay about 5 minutes in Shavasana. So be welcome to remain a bit longer if you feel this flow is not long enough for you. But we're aiming here to relax the shoulders and relax the hips and legs, the arms. We're aiming here to completely relax the body and the muscles and the joints. And gentle focus on the breathing in and out. So please remain here a bit longer. Otherwise, I'm ready to move out from Shavasana, to move my fingers and my toes, bend one leg and another, and roll the body to the right side. I place my hands under my head, with the eyes closed, and just move my body in any sitting comfortable position I would like. Maybe I close my legs, maybe leave your legs extend, Place your hands in the center of your heart. Celebrate the moment you start this practice. And I hope you stay inspired to practice every day. Namaste.